Nailed it. Oh! You like this song?
I'm liking this song. I'm grooving right now.
Cool.
Yeah. Can we just keep it going the whole time underneath us talking?
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Record Podcast. It's me, old BW. It's just me, Brendon, the B-man. I don't know if I'm the B-man anymore.
Why not?
I don't wear any of that shit, all that shit that I was wearing.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was the same person, actually. Are you going to turn it up when I talk?
I don't know how that's not me.
Oh, that's not you. I see your finger moving up and down on the laptop, looks like.
I'm practicing fingering.
Oh, that's...
I'm going to go home and finger my girlfriend later.
Oh, good. Yeah. I hear you need the practice. That sounds good.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Record Podcast. I mean, should I play this the whole episode?
No. Please stop it.
Should I play it the whole episode? Do you ever watch Red Bar?
No.
He's a guy, his whole thing, he talks shit about he talks shit about comics.
Oh, I think I did his
got,
podcast
like, sunglasses. Before. Did you?
I think so, when he was doing it at the Ice House.
No, that's Red Band.
Oh, Red Band.
No, Red Bar is, he's a guy, he's out of Chicago, I think. Do you know anything about him, Aaron?
Only what you've told me.
Oh, okay. And he uses this, he's like, Tony Hinchcliffe is a shithead. He uses that sound effect like a million times. He's like, hey, we watch Tom Segura fucking act like a jerk. Here we go, Chris D'Elia, the rapist. I mean, I feel like that is a profitable area to do podcasts in, is hating on someone. I feel like, because all those, I don't know if you ever go on YouTube and like watch these videos. Oh, this is Cornell Reid, everybody.
Hi.
Sorry, he's a comedian. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah. He's a comedian and kind of my bully, I guess. He lives up the street from me. And
don't say that, man. Don't say that. Just say that. What? Shut that.
I don't know who's doing that. That's a paid audience.
I didn't know. There's a paid audience here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, they should know that you invited me on this podcast, and I'm your guest because... Oh, hold on.
Because you have a special coming out, and you said that you were going to fuck my car up if I didn't have you on the podcast.
You were lucky enough to book me, and I happened to be free. You were desperate for guests, and now I'm here doing your dumbass podcast.
Okay.
So thank you for having me.
So it's Cornell Reid, everybody, comedian or whatever.
Thank you.
And I guess he's got a special coming out. What's the special going to be on? As a toilet company started a streaming channel?
No, a toilet company has not started a streaming
American
channel.
Standard?
American Standard did not start American Standard Plus or whatever. It's not. They don't have a streaming channel.
A urinal company. They should start it.
Kohler presents.
Yeah, Kohler urinals. Streaming. Get it? Because of piss.
No, that's actually not where mine's coming out on. If they had money and they were willing to put it out, I would gladly put it out on Kohler piss streaming service. But I was able to, through my hard negotiating, get an exclusive deal to have it released on my own channel on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
So worse than the toilet streaming channel.
I wish it was a toilet streaming channel, to be honest with you. Yeah.
I have a special coming out on Venmo Plus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that like you have to pay extra?
I don't know. Venmo's starting a streaming channel. You know what I did here for real? I was talking to somebody about a cockamamie, whatever. I'm still trying to pitch TV shows and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he was saying, well, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it. Okay. I'll ask him and then we'll bleep it out. But Chick-fil-A is starting like a streaming service.
No way.
Yeah. Like they're investing like $4 billion. Let me Google it and see, because I don't want to have to cut this out.
Well, that
I've heard of it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
You've heard about Chick-fil-A streaming service?
Yeah.
I feel like Aaron is the one who told you this,
yeah.
and it's a lie. That
No,
he's
it's here. It was someone else who told me, but a whole entertainment app by Chick-fil-A.
But they're they're the same company that's not open on Sundays because they're so Christian,
And they hate gay guys just like you.
and they hate gay guys just like me. Oh, maybe I should pitch. Maybe I should pitch to them.
You like chicken.
I do like chicken, and I don't know. I guess I could put together. Does it have to be chicken related? The pitch?
I don't know. I had sex with a chicken once.
See, that seems like a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like throwing a hot dog down a hallway.
Wait,
Chicken had a big hole.
the chicken was really loose.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it like a slutty chicken, or do you think they're all like that?
I guess the chicken was she was turned out.
I guess maybe if she had pushed out a lot of eggs, and your dick is so small, that compared to an egg, it was like a hot dog in a hallway.
My penis is normal. Thank you. What are you working with down there? Quarter of an inch?
I have a huge
You have
dick.
a huge dong.
Yeah, I could barely fit it in a chicken. I bet.
Okay, let's not start the podcast like this. This is disgusting. Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the World Record Podcast with Brendon Walsh. I have a guest, Cornell Reid, who threatened to slash the tires on my car and key my car if I didn't have him on to promote his special. What's your special going to be called?
Just don't say that. Just say that you were lucky to get me as a guest, or you know what'll happen.
You'll egg my house again.
My special is called Cornell Reid Live from the Basement. It was recorded at a venue named The Basement. It wasn't actually done in a basement.
Oh, so it's not like a meta joke, because like basement is generally where all the toilet pipes flow to.
Right. But see, I'm it's not on a toilet-based streaming service.
Do you have any toilet-based material?
I do.
What's your toilet joke? Here, I'll start it off. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see. Maybe I can get a little reverb on this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Houston Astrodome, doing his material from his latest special from Kohler.com. We have, put your hands together, he works clubs and colleges all over the country, Cornell Reid.
Okay, I'm a little confused about the intro because I'm theoretically headlining the Houston Astrodome, and my intro is that I've done clubs and colleges.
That's what it said on the
That's
card.
what it said. All right. Thank you guys for having me here. Sorry for you guys. I didn't want to make you see such an ugly dispute between me and the host before I even got started doing my comedy. So, anyway, Jesus.
Better keep it moving.
Tough crowd.
They spent like $100 a ticket.
They're not even giving me a chance. They're booing me before I even said anything.
They're like, get on with the show. Wait, do you guys want me to do some material?
No, they don't.
They like the opener.
No, hold on. I'm not.
Act.
I'm still out here. I'm headlining the Houston Astrodome.
Okay, let's give it up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen his special, or his specials coming out on AmericanStandardUrinals.net. You know him, you love him. You've seen him at the Astrodome here in a few minutes. Welcome to the stage, Cornell Reid.
Thank you, guys. It's such an honor to be here. Okay, now I'm doing well. All right. Here's a little joke that you can see on this special. Thank you. Thank you. I was giving Brendon's toilet an upper decker the other day, and wait, why do they hate that? Okay, they like that. And then Brendon came out of the bathroom later, and he's like, "Man, it smells weird in there." And then Amanda came out, and she's like, "Yeah, it does smell. It smells. You know what it smells like? Exactly like your Brendon's mangina," she said.
All right. Well, that's a real joke in your act.
It's actually my opener from the special. I wanted to just give you guys a little taste.
That guy is at your show.
Really?
Yeah. This is your fans.
Oh my God.
All right, come on. Let's do a real podcast here. Sorry, I don't mean to sabotage it. We have Cornell Reid here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest today. It's Cornell Reid, and he has a special that's called Live from the Basement. It'll be on his YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel called?
YouTube.com/Cornell Reid.
Okay.
Okay.
And when is this going to drop, as they say?
This is going to drop December 20th. It's a very sacred date for comedy specials. I think this is the first. This is when Richard Pryor Live on the Sunset Strip came out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you wear a red suit like he did?
I did, and I smoked a lot of crack right before I went on stage too, just to get in character.
Was he smoking crack back then? Was crack even invented? When's Live from the Sunset Strip? I feel like that's pre-crack.
Maybe that's,
isn't that like 80?
Maybe so. He was just smoking cocaine then. That's the one where he
freebasing. Yeah,
he does the bit about lighting himself on fire.
Oh, okay, right.
Freebasing cocaine.
Live from the Sunset Strip, 82. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you're Richard Pryor in the 80s, you have access to
crack.
But yeah, no, I think he was freebasing cocaine, which I think is well, you do that. How do you do that? What do you put it on tinfoil and smoke the cocaine?
I think that's what you do. You put it on tinfoil and you light it up on the bottom, and then you smoke.
Inhale the smoke.
Yeah, you put the straw up your butt and have someone blow it in there.
Blow the smoke up your ass. Oh, is that where that saying came from?
Yes, exactly. That's where the saying blowing smoke up your ass came from. It was actually a really good thing. I don't know when it turned to be bad.
Well, drugs are bad, and I got to do it so we don't get demonetized. I just got to do this real quick. Hey, folks, this is the B-Man from the World Record Podcast, Old BW. Brendon Walsh is my legal name, and we had a guest. He's a bully. He's a comedian, and he likes to do drugs, I guess, and he was just talking about kind of giving instructions on how to do drugs. And I'm going to say, if you're listening to this, don't do drugs, especially because Cornell Reid told you to. I do not, all things comedy, Aaron and myself do not condone the use of freebasing cocaine. We don't even know how you do that. So don't do that, okay? Now back to the show. And don't listen, any things that Cornell says are not necessarily the views of the World Record Podcast, All Things Comedy, or Aaron Brungakar.
Okay, well, we got that out of the way. So I'm thankful now that your audience will be your audience. You say you have an audience. They're probably a bunch of dumbasses like you, but they're not going to be smoking cocaine, which I think they would help them get through the podcast a little bit faster.
I don't know if smoking cocaine enhances the enjoyment of a podcast.
It does make it go by faster, I would assume. Time flies. And
so you're saying the podcast sucks, and that's why you like... Remember that time we were walking down Hollywood Boulevard? Yeah. There was one of those buses full of tourists, and the bus was stopped, and everybody was looking at us, and you pull my pants down right in front of everyone.
Yeah.
And you were laughing so hard, and that pissed me off.
And I said, hey, now you guys have just seen the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Now check out the Hollywood Cock of Lame, I said. And
Cock of Shame would have been better.
It would have been better in hindsight, yeah. But, right, first draft, right there in the moment, it was all I could have come up with. And
Speaking of hindsight, at my wedding, you stole the wedding photographer's camera and took a bunch of pictures of your a-hole.
Yeah, that's right. I did do that during the first dance. I didn't think that was a big deal. I thought I was probably just adding to the majesty of your special night.
What do you get out of bullying people?
What do I get out of it?
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. And I just want everyone to see what a fucking nerd you are and how you deserve to get shit on. And I think the more that I can raise awareness to that fact, the better it is for everyone to, get through their lives, which can be tough at times.
So you think that you think I'm a nerd, what does that, aren't nerds smart?
Most are.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right there. That's different. You must not be a nerd. You're a guy who looks like a nerd but is fucking dumb as shit.
And you've called me a little bitch in front of my daughter.
Yeah, she agrees. Well, once I showed her, explained to her what I meant, she understood, I think.
That's where I draw the line. But, I'm having you on the show to promote your special, whatever.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
How long's the special?
I think it's about...
Ooh, that's too long. Should be like 5 minutes tops. Is it 5 minutes tops?
No, it's not. That's too long?
5 minutes? No, I think 5 minutes is the perfect length, including credits and intro. So maybe like 3 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes of material.
To me, that doesn't seem like a special. That seems like, not even a late night set. You wouldn't call that a special. You'd put that on an Instagram. Uh-huh.
I don't know. Seems pretty special to me if I wouldn't have to watch you for too long. And don't fucking, you know what? I'm standing up for myself for the first time.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
That's all I'm saying. Usually I don't bully you back. And maybe that's why, my daughter calls me a little bitch all the time now.
Yeah.
Because she heard you call me that. And maybe I.
Well.
Thank you for calling Associates. For the office, please press 1. For the
maybe I wasn't.
Thank you for calling Associates office. If you know your party's extension, please dial it now. Thank you for calling Associates office.
I'll have to edit
If
this
you know your
out.
party's extension, please dial it now. For a
What the hell's
dial by
going
name
on?
directory, please press 2. And for the showroom sales, please press 3. For the general voice,
just make it 0.
Yeah. Always.
Always.
Yeah.
These assholes, man. Oh, is that like techno Christmas music?
Associates, this is...
Hey, what's that? What's the hold music you guys have there? It sounds cool.
The what?
The hold music. When I was being transferred, it sounded like
I don't know what it was.
techno music or something.
Oh, was it? Oh, funny.
Something, yeah. It sounded like techno Christmas music or something.
Damn, there we go.
You guys have toilets there, American Standard, or what are the brands of toilets?
So toilets, any plumbing fixtures we don't sell here.
Oh.
We refer people to Ferguson. Obviously, American is one. Toto is another popular one.
Toto's expensive, though. Oh, is that the one who's
Toto's
starting?
expensive.
Is Toto the one doing the streaming service? Because do you know Cornell? Do you know Cornell Reid, the comedian?
No.
He's here on the show, and he has a comedy special coming out, and it's on one of these toilet streaming services.
Yeah. Hi.
Fine.
How you doing? I think it was Toto. I know they got those smart toilets, right? That's Toto?
Yeah, they do.
Now,
Toto's one of them.
If the toilet's too smart, I mean, is that like an AI?
There's no need for me.
Well, but I'm saying, like, is it rude? Like, at what level of intelligence is it rude to be taking a dump into that toilet? Because if it's like cognizant of what's happening, that'd be.
You know what? It's gonna make you feel like shit.
Make the toilet
Right?
feel. Yeah, right. Yeah. I mean, that's. Do you know what? So, would you consider yourself a toilet expert?
No, I just, from what I've seen, because I'll sometimes go to job sites and have to measure for our partitions.
Okay.
So, Toto used to be residential, only residential, but now they're using them in commercial because they have a commercial line.
Fancy restaurants, right?
Yeah.
They're not having those at like Burger King.
No.
Yeah,
No, they want the cheapest and that can withstand the tear.
Yeah. What's the coolest toilet you've ever seen?
I would probably say a Toto. Toto's. So I do a lot of gyms. So this guy put this was like 4 years ago, before the automatic flush, where like even people knew about it. So this guy had to rewire the back of where the toilets were going to be, because they didn't know about this technology back then.
Mm-hmm.
Where it had the sensor in the back, so it would recognize you coming sitting down versus standing up. So like if you're standing up, then you don't need it to flush that much. But if it recognizes you there and then you sit down, like, oh, he's probably sitting down, and then it'll detect when you stand back up how much water to flush.
Holy
wow!
And it was Toto, yeah.
And
you can push the button too.
And that's got the bidet and everything in there.
They sell some with that.
Don't they have?
This was pretty neat.
Don't they have the ones that like they'll play? You can play a sound, like a courtesy sound.
Play music, yeah. And
if you're farting or whatever.
So now, what I've seen in residential is they'll like, as soon as they come in, it opens up, and you can program it to your desire of how warm you want the seat.
Man.
So I have a special coming out, and I was just wondering, it is going to be with Toto. I was just wondering maybe if there's a way when you press the button, instead of music, it could play a little bit of my special, so people around the bathroom could hear.
Like, remember when U2 made everybody get their song on the iPhone or whatever?
Yeah, exactly.
Remember when they did that? Maybe you could do that with toilets.
That would be great. Yeah, you just press, and then
or have Siri program it. You can actually talk to it, and it'll talk back.
Now, you're talking about these, that'd be crazy. Like, that's where I draw the line. You don't want your toilet talking to you.
You don't want Apple Intelligence in the toilet.
Now, they have seat warmers. Do they have any that make them super cold? Like if you sprain your ass or whatever, like if you hurt yourself.
Like a therapeutic.
Oh, did they have
your hamstring? You just got to sit a different way and get that cold hit in the hammy.
What about a massage seat?
A shiatsu.
That'd be badass.
You get a shiatsu massage.
Instead of having the tank in the back, you have a little shiatsu machine massaging your back. Then you'll forget about why the hell you were taking the shit to begin with.
Well, I wonder if that would hinder your being able to go to the bathroom.
It would distract me. I need to know. I need to focus.
I think it might help.
I need to go in there and focus and get out of there.
It might be something that you have to get used to, like drinking almond milk.
Maybe.
That's probably like that.
Now, you're talking about that thing that recognizes when you're sitting down or standing up or whatever. That's basically a camera, right?
It's it's a sensor that detects the movement.
Right.
That somebody went in there.
Now, but also the problem with that is if you get someone like Brendon, he sits down to pee.
I do sit down to pee.
Yeah.
And
you'll be wasting more water.
You'll be wasting more water, right?
Oh, but there's nothing wrong with sitting down to pee, is there?
No, if your wife, I'm sure your wife loves that.
Well, I find
my wife's been wanting me to do that, and that'll just, gosh darn it.
I don't do it 100% of the time, but I find it to be when I started, because I have a wife, I have a daughter. My daughter thinks my daughter calls me a little bitch because Cornell bullied me in front of her one time. But but so I have a wife, I have a daughter, so the seat's always down, and I find you work with toilets, I guess, right? I'm not a total bitch, but I'm like, instead of me lifting up the lid and putting the lid back down, that's touching a toilet seat 2 times. I'm like, why don't I just pull my pants down, sit down, look at my phone for I take like 10, 12-minute pisses.
Right.
My pees are longer than my shits generally. No, they're not. But I'm just like, is that you're saying that you don't ever sit down just to pee?
I do not. And you want to tell you something? So I have a son and a daughter that share a bathroom. So obviously that's a fight all the time. So I tell my son, look, because my wife gives me shit about pissing on the toilet.
Yeah.
I said, look, you want to make the playing ground level?
Even? Yeah.
I go ahead and put this down, all the way down. That way somebody has to pick up the damn toilet seat. So if your sister thinks it's so easy, well, then make her do it too when she has to go pee. Put it all the way down.
I like
Both
it.
of them.
I like it.
Both of them.
Now I know, like
So then,
The lid
do
and
something.
I know that some of them have the sensor for if you're standing or sitting. Now Brendon has a micro dick. Is there some sort of sensor for that so that
No,
it knows to
it doesn't
flush
point down. Never
less?
point down.
So if it doesn't matter how much water, because if you have a micro penis, that doesn't affect the amount of urine that you produce.
It does not.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? I guess I wouldn't know.
It
but
shouldn't.
You
It
just
depends how
said
much
it,
water
yeah.
you drink.
It depends on if you have a micro bladder,
There
then
you
that's
go.
the problem.
That's different. Then you're going more
Right.
often, though.
Yeah, you're going more often, and I have whatever. Now those sensors, is there a way? Because I'm afraid of all those sensors on all the urinals and the toilets and stuff. There's got to be a way. Like, have you ever discovered, like, when you're on a job site, has anybody ever put a camera in the bathroom? Like, have you ever found a hidden
No,
camera in there?
No. But it's, you hear about that all the time in the news.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's happened, and I'm sure it's probably
Oh, yeah.
easy if you know what you're doing. You just go into the sensor thing, the little sensor housing.
Oh, yeah, take it off.
Yeah, take it off, put a little camera in there, and then you're watching girls take dumps all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand the appeal of that.
I mean,
No.
I don't know. I think it'd be kind of hot. No, I don't know. I mean, like, if there's a hot chick, I mean, you don't want to watch her taking a dump, but, watching hot chicks pull their pants down is probably
Yeah.
fine.
You got to edit it correctly
Yep.
before you
Gotta
watch
know when
it.
to put pause.
You got to hire a guy to pre-edit them.
Yeah.
So- but
yeah,
that's
somebody
that's
with
what.
a sick mind.
that-
Because you're not the sicko. He is, because
Yeah.
he's editing it.
Yeah, I always thought.
I just know.
Oh, well, I was going to say, yeah, along those lines. Well, that's how Jared from Subway got in trouble. He had a guy doing that kind of stuff for him.
Oh, really?
But
Exactly.
wait, what did you just say? The the guy editing it is the sicko, not you. I always thought. Do you ever see that show To Catch a Predator, where they like lure those guys into the
Oh, yeah.
Well, I always thought that the sicko. I mean, obviously the guys on Catch a Predator are fucked.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not defending them in any
Sure, good, I'm glad.
any facet, but the people who are on that they're communicating with, because generally there's a lengthy
Right.
like month-long communication with somebody posing as like a horny
Minor.
12-year-old.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, who's that person?
Shaq did
That-
that.
Yeah.
Shaquille
Where did he
O'Neal
get
did
his
that.
material from?
Yeah, right? Like, how are they keeping these guys on the hook? Like, they're probably, I mean, I don't know. Let's see that side of the conversation. And then let's maybe do a background check on that guy.
Right.
And you're saying Shaquille O'Neal did that?
Yeah, I think he was part of like some sting operation. There's a thing he did to become a cop at like LAPD for a while,
okay.
and I think he did some of that sting operation stuff where he was like,
Oh, he's talking like a little girl, like, hey,
Yeah.
I got pubes now.
is that what you'd say?
I don't know. I wouldn't. Well, that's what I don't even want to let my brain think about what those conversations
Yeah,
are
it's
like.
gross.
But I'm saying
But they're having them.
they're having them, and who's on the other end of that? Like, what are
Right.
they? That guy needs to be locked up too, I think.
Yeah.
You get a 2-for-1 deal when the guy shows up
There
to
you
the
go.
house. If you get
By
the guy
the
to
way,
show up to
yeah.
the house, you go to
Good
jail
for
too,
you.
because you're too good at fucking this
Too
shit.
good.
Your brain
You
shouldn't
were
work.
convincing me to write back to you. Wait a minute. You're too good.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
Get the hell out of here.
yeah. Get both of them there. Well, man, that's I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate you talking to us. We've
Absolutely.
learned a lot about toilets. What was your name?
Jesus.
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 I'm
I actually have one more idea that I wanted to run
Oh,
by
yeah.
him really quick. I had this idea a while ago, but sometimes, after you're done taking a dump and you don't really know if there's more to wipe or what's going on down there, is maybe a function for a Toto or something like that would be like a periscope type of thing that you could pull down and you can look through.
Oh, nice.
And you can see your own ass.
That's not a bad idea.
And then
Scam.
Well, you could do that like a ring
Yes.
camera in there. Put like a ring camera in your toilet and just look on your
What is
phone.
it called? A rim? Rim camera?
Yeah, rim
Copyright
camera.
that. Copyright that. Rim camera.
Ring.
Rim, yep.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, maybe we'll do something with that. The ring, so you could check your butthole. Now, do you at home? Do you have a? Now, I've installed a bidet thing on my toilet
Same.
at home.
yeah, same.
Do you have that at home, sir? Do you,
No.
Oh, you don't. You're not into that.
No. Is I use the wipes.
Well, now this
That's
is the
at the
thing.
end.
Now are you a plumber or
No.
Okay, you don't.
We're not a plumbing company.
You just you like deal with the hardware or the toilets or
The
whatever?
hardware, the accessories, all that stuff.
Yeah.
For public bathroom.
Well, now every plumber that I've ever spoken to or ever heard speak, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with a plumber, to be honest. No, I mean maybe a couple times when they're at the house. But what I hear is those wipes. That's no good. They're
bad for you. You're not supposed to flush those.
Yeah. So you don't flush them.
No.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
You burn them?
You throw them away in the trash.
Oh man. But like even if there's like a lot of doo-doo on that?
No, because that's at the end.
Oh, that's at the end. Okay, I hear you.
Yeah. Once you think you're done and you use a wipe, you'll be like, oh, I thought I was done.
Okay, that's not a bad idea because we've gotten into that. We use the wipes and we flush them.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, don't
Do you
flush
do
them.
that, Cornell?
I did, and then I had a long conversation with a plumber.
Oh,
I had
yeah.
a long, intimate
With the plumber,
night
absolutely.
talking to a plumber. and-
Because did you fuck your pipes up?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
But I had there was something that I needed a plumber for. And yeah, they told me that and I was like, oh, okay. So I just got the bidet instead.
That's not a bad idea.
Smart.
To do the thing at the end and throw it in the trash can. The wipe.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
throw it in a fire if you have a fireplace or something in your
Yeah.
bathroom.
Oh. Do you ever? Do you do a lot of residential stuff? Have you been in some like crazy sick mansions?
No, but what we do is commercial.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the coolest accessory you put in commercial bathrooms? Like a disco ball or I don't know. Do you do those machines that have the Spanish fly in them or whatever?
Oh yeah, the like condom, like you know that those machines
They
where they have
stopped
like.
selling those. They stopped selling them. We sell the vendors that dispense the feminine napkin products.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not as fun.
No, that's not cool.
Yeah.
No, everything's pretty standard. Nothing that I can say that wowed me.
Yeah.
All pretty standard.
Did you ever take Spanish fly or give it to anybody?
No, never.
Me neither. I wonder if it works.
Yeah. Well, according to Cosby, it works
Oh
really
yeah, Bill
well.
Cosby. Yeah, he uses
Yeah,
that.
work for him.
Yeah. Well, then that's I think that's we appreciate you talking to us. You're on a podcast. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured. Is there anything you want to promote?
No, just you know what? Everybody have a happy hopefully they had a happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays, and let's kick ass in 2025.
That's what I'm
You
saying. I need
said
to
it, my
kick
man.
ass. And here,
Yeah.
check this out.
Ah, there we go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good flush.
You got good plumbing. That's pretty good. It sounded good.
That's good. All right, Jose or Jesus.
Jesus.
Sorry, Jesus. Thanks for talking to us, buddy.
You're welcome.
All right, take care. Have
care.
a happy holidays.
Huh?
Bye.
You same.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, that was great. I
That
like
guy was
Jesus.
great.
Yeah, he was great. And I was kind of
And you didn't bully me on the call at all.
well, I was kind of waiting for you to bring up the fact that you blocked your pipes with when you shit out a butt plug on
No,
accident.
that didn't. I'm not. Listen, I don't. Number one, I think it's inappropriate that you even think that's an insult because I'm sex positive and whatever people do,
Sure.
they can do
sure.
that.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to bully you. I was just trying to relay a real story that
I
had
never
heard.
shit out a butt plug.
That's okay. I mean, look, hey, whatever. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to talk about it, but
My fans know that's a fabricated. That's stupid. Because number one, that's
they know
stupid.
the story.
No, it's a stupid idea. Because like, how would you not? So you're saying that I would be walking around all day not knowing that there's still a butt plug in my or whatever. I don't even know how that would.
I think what I think happened, what I heard happened anyway,
Mm-hmm.
is you went to sleep with one in there, and then in the morning you You forgot about it. You put one in the morning is your routine,
Right.
and push the one that was already in there a little further up.
Okay. Here, actually, I have an idea. Why don't you tell this story to? I'm going to call someone. Why don't you tell them this story?
Okay.
Because this is over the line bullying.
No,
Los Angeles Emergency Services. How may I help you?
Yeah. Hey. Is this 911 or is this the cops or how does this work?
It's Los Angeles Emergency Services. What's your emergency?
So it includes the cops?
Yes.
Okay.
What is your emergency?
I'm being bullied by Cornell Reid, who has a special coming out on one of the new toilet streaming services or whatever. But go ahead, tell him the story. We're on a podcast right now, and he's
Is this a prank phone call?
It's not a prank phone call. We're on a podcast right now, and he's telling a story that didn't happen. Go ahead, tell him what you were saying.
okay. Well, I don't know if you have time for this. It seems like you maybe have more important things to do, but I will share the story.
I do have to keep this line clear, but go on.
Okay. So what I heard is that Brendon messed up his plumbing one time because he fell asleep and he had a butt plug in, and he woke up in the morning and he forgot about it. So he put another butt plug in the morning, which is his routine.
And neither of these things are true, officer.
And
I'm not an officer.
Okay.
And so he put another one in the morning, as is his routine, forgetting that the first butt plug was in there, and he pushed that one up further. So later that day, he went to go take a dump. He took his second butt plug out, unbeknownst to him. The first one was still in there, and then when he took a dump, he clogged the pipes, and the plumbers had to come out and do a whole.
He's saying
crazy.
I clogged my toilet by pooping out a butt plug in it. And number one,
yes.
officer, before you send cops over here or whatever the next step is, number one, I've never put a butt plug in my butt. Okay, and that's a fact.
Okay,
I don't need to know that. I don't need to know that. Like, what you do in your own time is none of my concern. But to me, you're calling about being bullied.
Yeah. I mean, this guy,
And
he
you want
said
me to send the cops. You want me to send the cops because you're being bullied about a story that you say is not true at all.
Well, he
Right.
threatened me to, it's not true. But he's telling people, because this is going to go out and, thousands of people are going to hear it.
Yeah, I'm just relaying a story I heard. I don't know why that's bullying.
But it's not true. But he also, officer, he threatened me he said he was going to fuck up. It's part of my language. He said he was going to mess up my car if I didn't have him on my podcast to promote his special.
See, now that's not true.
And he called me a little bitch in front of my daughter one
that is
time.
true, yeah.
And now my daughter calls me a little bitch a lot. Or not a lot, but
I listen. This is not an emergency. You're taking up valuable space. But I will say, based on everything I've heard, you're kind of acting like a little bitch.
Thank you. See, that's not bullying. That's just reality.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
Yeah.
Can I speak to your supervisor?
No, you can't.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're committing a crime right now by taking up that. Like, there's probably a house on fire right now, and you're calling in to tell the city of Los Angeles that you're a little bitch.
I didn't call to say I'm a little bitch. I called to report bullying, which is actually a real problem these days. There's cyberbullying. I've been cyberbullied by Cornell. His name's Cornell Reid too. You should write that down for the cops.
Dang, Cornell Reid, and he's got a new comedy special coming out?
Yeah,
That's right.
On American Standard's new streaming service.
No, that's not true.
Dude, Cornell, you sound funny. I'm going to check this out.
Thanks.
Honestly, I'm not going to report you to my superiors. Like, you are cool as shit.
Thanks.
Brendon's a bitch.
No, I know, right? And this This whole call is like, this is now public record, right? So we have that butt plug story now as part of public record, and so now it's official that we all know what really happened.
Yeah, no, I'm. It's like I see the words appearing on my screen right now.
What do I have?
It's going to be sent to the city.
What are the steps I need to take to have that removed from the public record? Because I don't want that in the.
I mean, you can. I guess what you can do, like I'm just an operator at 911, but like you can sue Cornell.
Okay.
And then take this to court. This will be played for everyone, a jury of your peers.
I don't want that, especially not my peers. So wait, you're talking like there would be...
Oh, please sue me. Please sue me. Let's do it. Let's go to court. And also let's see what happens to your fucking car when that happens.
See, you heard that one, officer.
What? You
Again, I'm not a cop. I'm just an operator. And, like, honestly, it sounds like you're overreacting. The idea of somebody putting two butt plugs in their ass and not know it is very funny. And also, it's just not true. Like, you can't do that. You would get toxic shock syndrome, which I'm probably missing a call about right now.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
And you would probably know about it because, frankly, you sound like a bitch.
I'm a bitch?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your address?
For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. For the full uncut episode, head to patreon.com/World Record Podcast. Patreon.com/World Record Podcast.